Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Zaheer. Today I will answer the questions as my patient they ask so many times. The question is, can diabetic disease be completely cured? Okay. When we talk about diabetes, we have to consider that we always talk about diabetes type 2 because as we know diabetes type 1 is a very rare, and today I will explain about diabetes type 2. Type 1 diabetes, that where patient is not able to produce insulin, and then we have to give him quickly insulin replacement therapy. Once the person has diabetes type 1, we have to cure him very quickly. I am using the word very quickly because type 1 diabetes must need to be cured immediately, otherwise can have so many complications. Okay, now diabetes type 2, which is very common disease, when in the olden time, I mean 20 to 30 years back, when I was a medical student, when we was talking about diabetes type 2, we was thinking when the person has diabetes type 2, it means he have to live with his disease for all his life. But now recent research give us a good news. It can be curable, but there are some conditions. Now I will explain, because so many patients they want that my diabetes it can be cured or can be finished. Is it possible or not? This is the question frequently asked to me. Is diabetic can be cured permanently? This is very important question. My answer is yes. But the patient who been diagnosed very recently diabetic type 2 and he or she are overweight. American Diabetes Association and European Diabetic Association recently give this joint statement that the people got recently diagnosis and they are overweight. If they reduce their weight, I mean 10 to 15 kg, then the disease can be reversible. The Professor Taylor, he is from UK. He did research on this and he applied this mechanism on his patient with low calories diet. Then he see the result, the patient being reversed from diabetes. He give us very good idea that diabetes start from fatty liver. When the fats start deposited in our liver, then this fat spill over to our pancreas. Then it disturbs the function of our beta cells. If we can eliminate or reduce this fat from our liver, then we can restore the function of the beta cells. You can say rejuvenation of pancreatic cells and beta cells. This is the theory where Professor Taylor researched and applied on several patients. There are too much criticism on his theory and too many people talk in favor of him also. But this is new theory comes in the world, and I am also in favor of him because I applied this theory on my patient and get very good result. And the second important role in this disease is surgery, which called bariatric surgery. I mean the surgery which called metabolic surgery. Nowadays this is recommended especially in United States. But this is very important. In this surgery, surgeon have to select of the certain patient which can be achieve the good result. Normally this surgery can give the benefits to the patient who been diagnosed this disease recently and they are overweight and their BMI more than 35. And if these patients do this surgery, they can achieve very good result and diabetes can be reversible. So I will advise to my patient, again especially who are overweight, if they reduce their weight and control their diet, reduce the intake of the fats, and they are very good percentage can be get rid from this disease. Now the common question is how diabetic patient can reduce their weight without any side effects. Because it is very important for diabetic patient to reduce their weight. Whenever we talk about diabetic disease, that how much weight should I have to reduce? My answer is 6% of the total weight. For example, if you are 100 kilos, you have to reduce 6 kilos. This is cure for diabetic to reduce the 6% of your weight. Like so many patients, they ask how I can eliminate this disease from the roots level. Again, my answer is reducing your weight. This can bring you near to eliminate the disease from the root. Very important, note that weight which you lose from your diabetic disease. I mean, so many diabetic patients, due to the disease, they reduce the weight. So I'm talking the weight which you will reduce intentionally. Weight loss by design, by modifying your diet, by daily exercise, by walk. There are so many allopathic medicines which are useful for heart disease and for diabetic, and also you can lose your weight with these medicines. These medicines called GLP-1 agonist. This I am talking about allopathic medicines. As my patients know, I don't prescribe any allopathic medicines unless it is needed. So you can ask me the natural medicine or alternative medicine to reduce the weight or control your diabetes. At the end, now I will explain you what is GLP-1 agonist is. This is a chemical which is released by our intestine. This chemical first assess how much glucose load we have, how much we are eating, and how much our glucose load can be, and then it start producing our insulin accordingly. Thank you very much for watching my video again, and if you have any question regarding diabetes or to control the glucose level with the natural remedies, you can write me message or send me a voice message. I will try to give the answer of all the question in my next video. My contact details you can see in the description box. Thank you very much.